Hey,
what's up? What's up?
What it do?
What it do? What it do?
Welcome to the Adri and Rob show. I'm Adri.
And I'm Rob. Together, we bring you real conversations, everything from headlines to heart.
We'll dive into current events, share our own stories, and shine a light on unexpected life experiences.
No scripts, no filters, just two friends talking it out, laughing it out, and sometimes figuring it out along the way.
This is the Adri and Rob show.
Let's get into it.
Yay.
Welcome back, guys.
We're so happy to be here with you guys.
Happy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. Today we got a few different topics we're gonna touch up on. We're gonna be, kind of go from here to there.
Super exciting. This episode is our first time that we had some listeners submit their tea, their drama. So we are gonna get into some tea, a little bit of mess today. We're gonna talk about current events. And let's just jump into it.
A little bit of everything. Don't worry. We're going to cover it all. Cover it all. That's right. So we're going to start with.
Okay, so today we just want to open up by paying our respects to Charlie Kirk.
Yep, definitely.
You may have not agreed with what he said or believed in what he believed in, but he was a human being.
Exactly.
And he was a father. And for me, when I heard the news, I'm 35 years old, and my dad died when I was 29 years old. And I've been a victim of sexual abuse, of physical abuse, of violence, drug abuse, all these things. And out of all these things that I've gone through, the most traumatic thing that I've ever gone through is losing my dad. Because when you lose a man that is a provider, the type of man that fixes things, the type of man that knows how to just do things and just makes everything right, when you lose that type of a man in your life, you're at a loss.
Absolutely.
You're at a loss. And to witness that man have his life taken in front of his children is so sad.
Yeah, nobody deserves that. That's just kind of inhumane. You know what I mean? He, like you said, at the end of the day, he was a person. He was somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's husband. We should just think about that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Before speaking a little crazy.
We should be more compassionate towards each other.
Absolutely.
And we would also like to just mention that it's not cool to compare tragedies.
Not at all.
That's not cool. I hear a lot of people saying, what about the kids in Gaza? And it's just like, that is sad as fuck too. Like, why would you say that?
Right.
That's literally heartbreaking. Like, any innocent life being lost is heartbreaking.
There's nothing that outweighs the other. They're all tragedies. It's
all sad.
Exactly. Right.
And it's not that we're so specifically sad that, or me specifically, that Charlie died himself. It just made me sad to see your reactions.
Right.
That's what made me sad.
They were just disturbing.
It was disturbing.
Those reactions were uncalled for,
I read that a girl laughed for 30 minutes straight. Like, how could you laugh 30 minutes straight when you just saw somebody be killed, not just in front of his family, but in front of a school, because this too is a school shooting. This happened at a university.
Right, exactly. People don't think. They don't, because that could have been their father, their husband,
their
dad,
cousin, their friend.
Exactly. And would you want someone saying they're laughing at your dead friend, family member? No.
Who wasn't even like somebody that was, people say he was being hateful, and I'm not going to say
whether
that he wasn't.
He wasn't.
But he was not out shooting other people either.
Right. He was just a strongly opinionated man, from what I understand. And that's fine. That's fine.
We're sitting here pouring out our thoughts and our opinions, and I don't think that we're going to agree on everything. However, at the end of every show and at the end of every day, Rob is my friend, and I respect Rob, and I'm sure Rob feels the same way for me.
Exactly. We're considerate of each other's feelings, of course.
And there's going to be times where we agree to disagree, but that doesn't mean that that's ever going to cause a conflict between us. Because at the end of the day, like, the morality is there.
Exactly.
Like, we both just don't want to spread hate.
Right. Exactly. All love. Baby.
Yeah, it's all love.
All love around here. Well as showing respect to him himself. We also would like to show respect to
Baddie
an OG
Winkle.
baddie, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Baddie Winkle. Not too sure if too many people are too familiar, but she was an Instagram influencer. You know, she was about 97 years old.
She lived a long
She
life.
lived a long life, and she was just out there, and she lived her life without anybody caring about anything. So
Did she pass just of old age?
I mean, I would say probably yes, but I'm not 100% sure, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah,
Probably. She's 97.
natural causes for maybe.
I think
you
at
know?
97, if
You
you're
know?
sick, like that's natural.
And again, she lived her life to the fullest. She did more things with Instagram than us youngins are doing with Instagram.
Yeah, she
she
did it.
utilized that shit and she took herself up.
Yeah, she
You
did.
know, so
Rest in peace,
rest in
Baddie.
peace. Yeah, rest in peace to that baddie for sure, for sure.
Period. Tonight is also the fight.
Oh yes, we got the Canelo fight tonight. What? Who you guys going for?
Who you got?
I'm gonna say Canelo.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm going for Canelo too.
Canelo?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right.
Canelo reminds me of my dad.
Okay, nice.
My dad was red like that. Like he had black hair. He
okay.
wasn't a ginger, but he was red.
Okay.
And I think that's why I get really red sometimes.
Damn. Okay. That's cool. So we're hoping Canelo.
We're going for Canelo.
And speaking of baddies, what about Baddie Bodega?
Oh my gosh.
Cardi B's new Baddie Bodega.
Is that the name of the whole album, or is that just a single?
That's just a song that she released.
The single,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, that she's gonna
when
release
is the
on the
album
album.
dropping? Do you know?
The 19th.
Okay.
September 19th. Catch the Cardi album. Y'all know you're gonna be
my
on
gosh.
it. People been waiting. I want to say 8 years. 7 to 8 years, people have been waiting for this because
Since Invasion of Privacy?
Correct, and that was 2018.
And she was pregnant with Culture.
You know, and
so however old Culture is.
But isn't that crazy how she
Yeah.
can do one album and then just
Knocked it out?
knocked it out, lived her life, and blew up even more
Can
off
I
of
tell
one
you-
album in all kinds of industries, fashion, music, everything. Like
That's why people
wild.
hate on her.
But I see why.
That's
Because
why
I'd be
they
mad
don't
too.
call her. They don't call her like a real rapper.
Whatever, dude.
But you know what? It's
Whether
because
she is or
she's
she
a
isn't, she's
crossover
still-
rapper. Because she is first and foremost, I feel like an influencer.
Right, absolutely.
From Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
That's how we know her.
Well, I feel like she was kind of giving in the beginning of it all like comedian type of.
She is funny
Because
comedian,
you know what I mean?
but always
When
more
she
like
would dance.
influencer comedian.
Yeah, for sure.
Influencer comedian, because she was saying funny shit.
She's just
'cause
naturally funny though. She's naturally funny, like you say, just the shit she says. You
Just
know?
the way her mind thinks.
Right,
I feel like funny people are really smart.
And they're all
Funny
little
people are
intellectual
really
way, you know?
smart. They have like a high intellectual capacity. I feel like
Oh, okay.
to be able to be funny.
Right. But
That's art.
but that meet and greet, did you guys see that meet and greet?
Oh my
It
gosh,
went
she
up
shut
in
that
New
shit
York.
down.
She shut that whole street down. Come on. What other way would it be? How other way would it go? She shut it down. Of course, you know, it was mayhem. It was crazy, but
La bodega, Baddie.
but you know what? I'm glad that I didn't see that there was no bullshit. I didn't hear anything about
I didn't
anything
hear
negative.
any
So
negative.
that's cool. She could bring something to the neighborhood like that and it be popping.
Yeah.
Drama free. I love that.
Well, I don't know if it was drama free.
Or is she the drama?
Oh,
Isn't that,
maybe it was the drama.
Is that the name of her album, right?
Oh, I think it is.
It's called Am I the Drama?
I just saw that it was supposed to be a meet and greet, but nobody was able to meet her.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's what I'm a little
because there was so
sad
many
about.
people.
Right,
but imagine
right.
that happens at every one she goes to.
I don't know. If I'm gonna pay to see a meet and greet, I need to meet and greet her.
What if people are just pulling up, no ticket? Because are they releasing the locations?
I'm personally not meant to be in a space like that
Okay.
because
Those days are
I
done?
don't. Well, no, it's just I don't take that shit lightly.
Oh.
If people, like you say, if we were to all purchase something and then people just feel the need to pull up and feel entitled, we're gonna have a problem. And I don't want problems.
So we
I
don't put
want it, you know
ourselves
what I
in
mean?
situations like
I
that.
personally don't put myself in
Exactly.
situations like that no more.
Wait,
Nah.
okay, can I tell you a little tea?
What?
Okay, so I was at school because I just started my semester.
school
Yeah, I'm
baddie,
a
that's
school baddie. I'm a
right.
straight A baddie or whatever.
4.0, whatever.
Period. So this girl in my statistics class, like I asked a question, like it was the second day of class and the professor was finally gonna like lecture.
Oh, okay.
So usually, like, when you pull up to class, you open your book or your computer with your book on it, and you start taking notes.
Right. Okay.
So I'm ready to take my notes, and he starts talking, and I'm writing everything he's saying down.
Okay.
But then I'm like, excuse me, like, where are you reading from?
Like, where'd you start?
Yeah, no, like, where in the book are you? Like, are you chapter 1, chapter 2? Like, just so I can follow along.
Of course.
And, like, read it.
But why wouldn't he?
His reaction immediate was, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm just going to tell you what I know. Like, I told you I don't follow the book like that. And I was like, okay, well, I just was wondering, like, if you know if it's chapter 1 or 2. And this girl from the other side of the class is like, sis, just let him, like, lecture. Like, indirectly telling me to shut the fuck up, right?
Right. Exactly.
You want to know what I did? I removed myself.
From the classroom?
Yeah, you want to know why? Because you're not going to indirectly tell me to shut the fuck up. And, it, like, I had to bring myself down to not escalate.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna expose myself continuously to that atmosphere because it's going to take me out of my character.
Exactly.
So I was able to, like, I made an appointment with my counselor immediately. Like, the next school day, I was with the counselor, and I was like, hey, this happened to me. And he was like, okay, do you want to switch? And I was like, yeah. And he found me a class that I could switch to. Same day, same hours.
Nice.
But online.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's even more convenient. You got to worry about people.
I have to log on, though, to, like, the class.
Okay.
But that's fine. It's like a Zoom class.
People are going to be saying that shit on, you know,
You can't tell me to shut up on Zoom. You can just mute me.
Right.
You don't have to listen.
Exactly. Hating ass bitch.
But exactly, like, you didn't have to tell me that. And mind you, I'm somebody with a CC permit that carries. I don't carry to school because school is a no carry zone. But like, imagine I would never, like, that's not my thought process. My thought process don't even go to the class. And honestly, if I see her on campus, I'm gonna say hi.
And it's always the ones who don't want the smoke, though. You know, but are quick.
She low-key was a hood bitch.
Say something,
she was a hood bitch, and honestly, the first day of class, she sat right next to me, and we were, like, talking, chit-chatting, cool. Then the next day that came, she sat on the other side, not next to me, so I was like, okay, whatever, but, like, for whatever reason, she did not sit next to me.
Oh, okay.
And then told me to shut up indirectly. So I just couldn't be in that class.
Right. Gotta go.
Yeah, peace.
We're at an age now where we learn to, like you said, remove ourselves.
And we went to high school together. Like, you know how I am.
Right.
Like, I'll put the pause on you.
Right.
Like, honestly, I don't, like, I'm not a hateful person. Like, I don't want to kill you. I'll just put the pause on you to let you know.
But we'll do
like,
you in, though.
You don't do that to me. Just to let you know you don't do that to me.
Right. Exactly.
Not in a fatal way, but like in a back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up way.
Right.
You
Check
know?
yourself
We're from the era of catching that friendly fade. There's so many girls that maybe they won't attest to it, but that we fought, and after we fought, the beef was done.
It was a wrap.
There was no more beef left to it.
That was all that was needed.
The burger was ate. Like, there was nothing left.
Exactly.
There was nothing left after the fight.
Yep. Good days. You could squabble and not everybody fucking record you left and right.
Well, they recorded me, but not everybody was trying to, like...
But that's a big reason nowadays,
they was trying to jump
I
though.
think about that shit is people are so quick to record it. It's like, that's how you get in trouble. You know what I mean?
I don't know. There's, like, people that can't get... Like, there's people who can... most people can get in trouble depending on where you work.
Yeah.
Depending on where you work, you have to watch what you say and what you do.
Right. How you compose yourself.
Yeah, like, I'm going after, like, a professional degree, PhD. Like, I am not going to be somebody who is going to escalate a situation without somebody, like, directly...
Probable cause, I would say.
Directly touching me.
Exactly.
You have to actually touch me. You can't just your words, like... You
can bark all day.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll smile at you.
Eventually you get tired and you'll shut the fuck up. So.
Yeah. I'll call the cops before, like, I'm ready. Like, I'm not trying to... I will call the cops on you first before I go take it upon myself to inflict any type of severe bodily harm. Yeah, like I'm not doing that.
You gotta put me on a show and pay me
I'm
a
gonna
fat
put you in
check
jail.
to run a fade now. Like,
Yeah. The
I
fades
ain't doing
aren't
that shit for free no
You know,
more.
when I turned 18 though, I did not want to fight. Like I knew that there would be consequences.
Of
I knew that
course,
it was
right.
like you don't have whatever you do before 18 goes away when you turn
Right,
18.
right,
Unless it's like you take somebody
Something
out.
big,
Yeah,
like,
something
yeah.
big. But like in general, like if I stole something, little petty theft, like I knew whatever little thing I did that was little vandalism,
Right,
like that
right.
wouldn't.
It was gonna be
Yeah,
washed away.
It would be washed away.
Right.
And once I turn 18, like I would just have to be like a grown up,
Right.
like behave like a grown up, and just like be a part of society. Yeah,
exactly.
get a job, like do what I have to do.
Exactly.
But right now that I'm a kid, I'm gonna be a kid.
We all kid at heart, you know.
Yeah. I felt like I did all the turning up I needed as a kid.
Right. Exactly. That's
I was about
and
as
I think yeah, we started young. That's the only bad part.
I did a lot of crazy things.
A lot of crazy
Little
things.
Adriana. Little big hug
What
for
else
little
we
Adriana.
got for today?
Wait, speaking of doing crazy things where we're young, did you hear that Wendy Ortiz bought her house?
Okay, Wendy Ortiz.
She's 21. She lives
Shut
in
up.
Colorado.
She's only 21.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for her.
And when I was looking at her neighborhood,
her.
it literally looks like my mom's neighborhood. And I seen the layouts of the houses. So I'm thinking she's very close to my mom's neighborhood. I'm not going to say the neighborhood, but it's a really beautiful area.
Stop.
Yeah,
So
like
she
you
lives
go
over
outside
there,
and it looks
'cause I
like
know where that's
mountains. It was really cute. I'm so proud of her.
I love that. I love that area, just in general.
Yeah, Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
yeah.
Next time I go visit my mom, I'll invite you.
I'm pulling up.
Yeah, we can
Pulling
pull
up. That's right. I love her. I
Yeah.
love her. Okay, Wendy Ortiz. I love that.
Yeah, period. Congrats, Wendy.
Shout out to
Shout out to you, girl. Let's get into that tea. I'm just trying to. Sorry, guys. I wanted to rush through the topics. I haven't heard the tea yet. I want to hear the tea. This is going to be a live reaction of me getting this tea and then adding my 2 cents.
Right. So we did have someone tap in. We're keeping it anonymous, but I did have somebody tap in. And
Was it a male or female?
It was a female. Yeah, somebody I know.
In the 562?
No,
To keep it vague?
No, she's
no?
actually not from the 562.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. But it's somebody I do know personally. But it's based off of, from what I guess you guys all know about, this T app, I guess.
Oh.
I personally myself haven't been on it, and I just kind of see things on social media or whatnot. But apparently, long story short, I guess it's to expose people.
I wonder if I'm on there. Can you guys check if I'm on
You
there?
can't. Well, first of all, what I would like to say, you can't expose me, because if I did it, I had fun fucking doing it.
If I did it, no, I didn't.
So you can't.
No, I
you
didn't, because this a new body.
Well, you can never expose me.
This a new body. You ain't never hit this body.
Oh,
Let me tell
she's
y'all.
a
I'm a new woman.
Yes. Yeah, she said she's a new woman.
I'm a new woman.
Right. So there's some tea based on that tea app. You know, apparently, like I said, it's about exposing people and all that. It starts up basically all this crazy shit. So I'm going to tap in and read the story. I'm going to read the story. Okay, so it starts off with, let me see. Okay, so this is I'm reading it from her perspective, her perspective, her point of view. So it says, I've been messing with this guy for about a year. Real simple, nothing serious. We're both parents. I've got 2 kids. He's got 1. At least that's what I thought. Schedules are busy, so we keep it casual. And every now and then we hit a movie and grab a drink.
Okay.
Easy, no strings attached, right? Wrong.
Wrong.
So this is the twist. So one day, I'm scrolling on the T app, minding my business, and I see his face pop up. And y'all, the caption says, he's a fucking deadbeat dad, a liar, a drunk, and a cheater. First of all, pause, a deadbeat dad, because whenever we talked about his son, he sounded like Father of the Year. Don't they all? But then the post drops a bomb. Apparently, this man has 2 kids, not just 1. Excuse me.
So wait, is he a deadbeat to just 1?
Well, that
We're about to find out. That's why, okay, apparently.
She said, excuse me, sir, but where did this other baby come from? Because I just know this 1 kid. So then the plot thickens, okay?
Wait, she asked him?
Eventually,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So the plot
Or
thickens.
she just knows and trying to see?
Right. Because she's already got confirmation that there is another kid.
Okay.
From the other girls that I guess are dealing with him.
Okay.
So then the plot thickens. It says, so the girl who made the post says she was with him for 2 years and they broke up in November. And she lets me know, in addition to the 6-year-old I already knew about, the 6-year-old child she already knew about, he's also got an 18-month-old. Which means, do the math, I started seeing him in July last year. So this man had an infant, a girlfriend, and me all at the same time. A whole circus act.
But she was being the side bitch, so this girl did not know she was a side bitch.
Right. So the fallout is, but it doesn't stop there. So after the post, 4 other girls came out of the woodwork saying that they were dating him too. 4, okay? One even said he's got another baby on the way. And the funniest part, we all found out he took us to the same date. He took all 4 girls to go see Fantastic Four. What is this, a group discount going on?
No,
or what?
they're the you girls are the Fantastic Four. That means you're
I'm dead. So
Hey, you guys were his Fantastic Four in his mind.
Right.
Like,
And then the finale, which just gets,
oh my God, there's more?
It gets a little good. So the finale, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
Wait.
So to top it off, someone exposes him on Grindr. Yeah, the gay app. Screenshots and all. Turns out he's into trans women.
He likes it.
Which, hey, no judgment. Live your truth. Don't lie to everybody while you're living 5 different lives.
Well, okay, so I need to know. She said it was no strings attached.
Right.
So why is she mad?
No, she's not.
Oh.
It's just something that she just didn't know.
Yeah, but like if it's, I don't know, if
I
you're
guess because
somebody, so
they agreed to be with only each other as far as keeping it casual, and then I guess that's where that comes from.
Okay, guys, I understand wanting to keep it casual. Should we give our advice?
Oh, of
Do
course.
You have advice?
Of course. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't leave anything out.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Make sure, and then I have some advice for the ladies. And y'all not gonna like this.
Right, okay.
You're not gonna like it. You're not. Don't fuck them. Don't fuck them. Don't fuck them until they prove themselves
That's
to you.
what I'm saying.
Don't.
That's what I'm saying. People these days get on my last fucking, I'm sorry. It's none of my fucking business
and I've been
at
there,
that time.
and it's not
we
that
all
I'm
been
better
there. Exactly.
than you. I've been through it. It's not, you've been through it. Everybody's been through it. But like we've been through it. Like do better.
Right. Like, and it's so funny that you say that because it's like, okay, I also have something that I saw from this psychologist on a podcast. Like this. Well, I don't know if this like you're saying, just don't give your all to somebody so fucking quick. You know what I mean? You don't. Some people feel like.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not gonna say that she did it quick because she said it was a long time.
Right.
She was being like lied to for a long time. Busy schedule. He's fucking dating 5 people. Bitch, you're Tuesday.
True.
You're Tuesday, Friday.
And it's not like she was looking for a relationship with him specifically. You know what I mean? But I guess the principle on her end would be.
Can I tell you that I feel like if you're a little bit bothered by that, or you feel like you weren't told the full truth and that bothers you, there's a little truth in you wanting something more serious with that person, because I feel like sometimes we use denial to protect ourselves and be like, well, I didn't even want him like that, because it's embarrassing to like.
And we're human, and that's okay, whether wrong or right. You know what I mean? That's where it comes into learn to fix yourself, learn to do better.
I just think like when you're embarrassed like that, like just remember how you feel and how you deserve better than that.
Right. And then somebody that makes you feel
anybody.
It goes for anybody. Don't let nobody play you like that, dude.
Don't let nobody play you like that.
Yeah, fuck no. But that's
also be honest, like with what you want. You want a commitment, like
that's what I'm saying.
Say you want a commitment and stand on it. Stand on business. Don't be afraid to stand on business.
The shit that I see, like, I'm sorry. I don't understand most of it, and that's because I have come to be in a different fucking place. So I try my hardest because I'm still in progress, you know what I mean? Of healing, of learning different ways, different things.
You're under construction.
I'm under construction, but still, like, I try my hardest to not be judgmental. But damn, that's when I know it does make me feel good because I know I have grown in different places when I don't understand that shit no more. When I see things, or I see how things play out, and it's like, damn, I just wouldn't move like that no more. And again, I try to not do it on judgment because I've been like that.
Can I tell you something though? It's not judgment. It's an observation. And if you have a pattern, I'm observing your pattern.
Exactly.
And I see how you move. And this is just how you move. And it gets to a point where like, I don't feel sorry for you if you're in that cycle. Right. I'm not saying that this person that submitted is in that cycle. Or consistently dating guys and like allowing situationships. But all of this is to say like, don't get in a situationship.
Right.
Get a boyfriend.
We're off of that story.
Like if you want to be in a relationship, get a boyfriend.
Right.
And then have sex with him when he's your boyfriend. I'm not saying that's foolproof and he won't play you, but at least you're like in agreement of that.
But people need to learn to, well, that's the word, learn. They need to learn people. People are, how do you say it? It's all off of potential. You meet somebody, you're attracted to them, you like them, so right away you're gonna you for whatever reason people fall in love fast because everything is off of potential. There's no way that it can't be that because it can't be anything else because you don't know that person. You haven't been with this person for an X amount of time. You know what I mean? But people will lead with that, and it's like. Like I said, it's not to pass judgment on people because I've been there, I've done that.
Guys, don't
We've
go
all
off
been in situations. Just exactly. Don't go for
like
the potential. Learn somebody. Learn to really be with that person. Don't do the pillow talk shit. Because once you get in bed with someone, that's all it fucking is.
Wait.
It's pillow talk. And then now you think you're in love. Serio? It don't work like that.
And now you're burning blue.
And now,
now you're burning blue for a guy that's playing you ass looking there.
I'm telling you. Like
and I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because that bar is funny, but
I just don't get this shit. I don't get this shit.
We've been there, girl, and I
just know also when to walk away too from shit. That's another fucking big topic.
Don't be in a year-long situationship.
Learn to
Straight
walk
up,
away.
Don't. I know, like, oh, no strings attached. Like, that's a lie. You want somebody to fit into your puzzle.
Eventually, of course, I would say.
It's not that it's a rush, but a year is a long time for a talking stage situationship. Yeah. All of that, like. You need
it comes to a point like, what are we doing?
And you need to have like a 3 months, and if there's no talk of commitment, you need to move on to the next because you're wasting your time. Because I feel like men will give you the true signs.
Right.
And you either ignore them or not. And then it's up to you to either apply pressure or not. People be like, oh, I don't want to be a weird bitch. I don't want him to think like blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you want a relationship. Tell that man you want a relationship.
Exactly.
And if he likes you enough, guess what, bitch? You got a boyfriend now.
But I feel like nowadays, other than the genuine relationships that I do know, and sad to say I can count it probably on one hand, the genuine relationships that I know people do have. Other than that, it's just not the time and place, I would say, because I think most people also don't deal with and then again,
what I'm saying though is like if you don't want to like worry about trust, like I think women, I'm gonna speak for women because this is what I just think about women. I don't know how it would be like in a situation for you, but for me, I think women should just stop sleeping with men who are not committed to you, period. Because if you do that, you'll no longer accidentally become a side bitch. How are you gonna become a side bitch if you're not fucking some random guy that you don't think you like? Right. That's exactly how you're gonna avoid becoming a side bitch, by not sleeping with a random guy.
Right. That's true.
And then there's some girls that don't care if they're a side bitch, and they'll find out they're a side bitch, and they'll keep being a side bitch, and those bitches are never gonna have their own man. I promise you'll never have your own man. You'll always be a pick-me. You'll always fuck a guy with a girlfriend. Yeah, and you guys are boo-hooing for the girls that like got cheated on, but in reality, like, I feel like the side bitch is the worst piece, especially when you know.
Right.
If you and you're fucking somebody's man, you're never gonna have your own man.
Yeah.
It's never going to work out for you.
Respect yourself.
Because karma's going to keep coming around and spinning the block for you.
Exactly. But you know what? Those are people, that it goes deep because those are just people with trauma. And I just think.
Again, the trauma, you're digging yourself deeper.
Exactly,
You're going to keep going like this, deeper in the hole till you're all the way out here. No sane man that wants a woman to marry is going to want to marry a girl that's fucking every guy.
Right.
Just because you met him at a bar or because he said hi to you at fucking a shoe store or because he bought you a drink. Bitch, a drink?
You said, bitch, a drink. That's all it took.
One drink, no date.
That's
the date was at your house and you made him dinner?
Right.
That was your first date?
Right. Sad. What their value has come to.
Even worse, you paid for the date?
Oh, dude. That's why it's a single era for me anyways. I love that because you're definitely one of my ones I can count on my hand, who has a genuine
and
relationship.
honestly, it's not perfect all the time.
And nothing is.
And
No,
it
not at
takes,
all.
and let me tell you, it takes work from both people all the time, having difficult conversations, having disagreements, and it's being able to have true forgiveness for each other.
Exactly. Absolutely.
True forgiveness is where you really make how do you think parents stayed together for so fucking long? Because they really learn how to forgive. And I feel like we talked about it last week, how being on our phones is desensitizing.
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like it's made people more cold. And that circles back to what we talked about with Charlie Kirk dying. People are cold.
You're right.
You guys are cold. You guys are ready to be wicked. And I don't even think, and honestly, no, I'm not trying to be rude or say I'm better. I'm just thinking you don't even realize it's wicked.
Right.
It's not cool. You don't realize it's literally evil. And we're not saying evil like a super villain in a movie. No, it's evil it's so evil like the devil.
Okay.
It's evil. It's a spirit of just misery.
You have so much. I feel like somebody
it's
has
so much hurt. It's so much hurt, and you just want to hurt the people that either said something that hurt you or did something that hurt you.
And that's why they say hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, and I think it's okay to feel that, but you just don't act on it.
Right. Get help.
Help
yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
Work out. Go for a walk. Talk to a friend. You could reach out to us.
Therapist, psychologist.
Reach out to a therapist, a psychologist. And I also think that there's a lot of mental illness that's undiagnosed. A lot of people don't even realize they're probably struggling with depression, bipolar disorder, maybe a borderline personality disorder. And if you know and you're diagnosed, take your meds, please. I'm not saying this to hate on you. This is for your brain, for your own good,
for your benefits,
so that you can be with us.
Right. And that's the sad part. I feel like so many people tap in on relationships these days so unhealed, and then they wonder why these things don't last.
And same thing with friendships. It's not even just romantic relationships and friendships.
That's true.
And I've fallen out with a lot of broken people.
Right.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not that I'm perfect. I have so much shit. I was a drug addict. I've been a piece of shit.
But we learned to and cared enough to help ourselves.
Yes. There's a lot of things that I'm ashamed of that my mom doesn't know about me, okay? And
we're not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
None of us. We've all dealt with shit that, like you said, a lot of people might not know of. We've all been through some shit
But really, I just feel like I'm forgiven, and I lived through the grace of God. I never thought I would be 25 years old.
And we take time
and I'm
to
35
heal.
years old now, and people will be like, "Oh, Unc," or "Oh, your auntie," or you're old, or you're washed, or you're this, or you're that. But I'm full of life, and I've lived a lot of life.
Right.
I've seen a lot of things, and I've had a lot of experiences. I've talked and walked through different walks of life myself. Things that the way you see me right now, you would never think I've been through the things that I've been through.
Right. Exactly. That's crazy. It's a lot of trauma bonding that's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of trauma
Like
bonding.
you said, whether it's relationship or whether through friends, it's still trauma bonding.
And that's why it falls apart, because it's not based on like
And then when
a true like connection, or a true like when you share something in common that you actually both genuinely enjoy, like a similar interest.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
like the way I feel like, for example, people will bond over like sports teams and be like, oh, this person's cool as fuck, like they're a Dodgers fan, and like this is the person I go to the Dodgers game because they're a big Dodgers fan, or something like that. Like you bond over a real interest, not just like something that broke you, because then you get used to trauma dumping on each other. And not to say like you can't express yourself and trauma dump, but just like be aware.
Be aware and know that there's tactics and ways to go about it. So that it's
or there's
not
like or trauma
traumatizing
or trauma dump. Oh my god, sometimes when people have told me their stories and I've gone through something similar, if it's domestic abuse stuff, my heart starts beating fast, and I start to feel sweaty, and I start to feel like I need to run.
Well,
and I get scared, and I don't say that out loud because there's shame tied to that. But when I hear that stuff, yes, I get tense.
Right.
And I have a little bit of PTSD because it was traumatizing.
Exactly.
So there's places where I will never step foot because I don't want to run into certain people.
Right.
I will never step foot in there because I'm traumatized by you.
Yeah.
I do not want to run into you.
But you also want better for yourself, so why would you want to be
exactly
around that, you know? Yeah, hell yeah. It's a lot of work that a lot of people got to do. There's a lot of resources. A lot of resources out there.
That just made me hot.
Mental health, a lot of mental health resources. Utilize them. Don't be ashamed. You're not alone. We've all gone through shit.
And we understand that there's shame to stuff, but like get help. Talk to somebody in private.
Exactly. Help yourself. Deal with yourself. Heal yourself. Learn yourself.
For yourself.
For yourself. Before you go out and try to like make any communication or a relationship with anybody.
Yeah, any type of
because
connection.
you're gonna just carry that on
and keep hurting the friends you make.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we hope you heal.
We hope you
heal.
And
we mean that with like our whole heart
wellness,
and our whole soul.
All the way around. You know.
Yeah, I'm all about wellness.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm still in progress myself. You know what I mean? I'm not fully around, but that's also why I also don't engage in people, not in people, but
I get you.
Whether it's making new friends or even romanticizing shit, like, or dating or all that. None of that's my interest right now because I'm not where I want to be specifically, and that's okay. I gotta fix all my trauma that I've ever encountered in my life. I gotta get to a place of where I want to be in my career. There's so many things that come before even thinking about being in a relationship, and that's just me though. That's not everybody.
What if something were to come across you, though, and it felt like that was the right time, even though everything wasn't put together? Like you felt like this person's going to help you reach your next level together?
I think I can help me reach my next level together.
Oh, okay, period.
And I think that's what it's come down to because I don't ever going to...
You want to grow on
own?
your own?
I want to grow on my own, and I don't ever want to depend on nobody. Okay. It's not to say that that's not good to have somebody like that, supportive and willing. That's super cool. But I just want to do this shit on my own. But for you, that's it for you. You just want to let it out. Right, let it out. Exactly. There's beauty in the struggle. Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people just don't want to struggle, or they feel like their struggle is like so much worse than other people's struggle. Right. Or like they'll want to trade lives with like a rich person or something, but like it's like you don't know their struggle like while they're rich. Exactly. Like or what they have to really do behind closed doors to be rich, to stay rich. Some of that shit's very dark, and people don't realize that. People don't. It's not all glamour as what it is.
Cardi B dropped that joke that she owes Atlantic Records $46 million. You guys think that's a joke? Like she probably owes them $46 million. She said she only paid them
$50,000, so she's on the streets hustling right now.
She probably owes them a good, and what that means is she owes them this record to make that money to get her out of that contract.
Right. She got it though.
She got it.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
She knows she's gonna flip that, double that, triple that.
The album's only gonna be $47.
Stop.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you
you have a
guys
little
tea.
coupon
Because
code?
Rob, yeah, that's including the coupon code. Because Cardi B's gonna do her little like stops, right? So she's gonna come to Long Beach here in LA, and Cardi B's our bitch, okay? So I texted him and I was like, "Are we pulling up?" And he was like, I don't know. I try to buy. You have to buy something, but I try to buy like the thing, and it was just the album. And he's like, "It's $48."
Well, it was like
$56 or something
I
crazy.
think it started like $8 or something, and it went to fucking 56 or 57 or something.
With all the
like,
taxes?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. That shit was weird. I don't know, but that fucking website, dude. People were on that shit. That bitch.
That's crazy.
She blows shit up.
She blew it up. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, give us our second tea time.
What second tea?
You had a second tea, you said.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me get it. Hold on. Give me my.
Oh.
Hold on.
He's getting something. Oh, you wrote it?
I might. Yeah, me and my coworker.
Okay.
Just the details. Little snippet.
Okay, guys. Some deep.
Some more ratchet shit. Some more deets for you guys.
This tea, I don't know this tea. This is like live tea, news to me. Oh shit, you got pages.
It's just toxic shit that people fucking deal with.
Are they in the closet?
I even titled it Toxic 101 because I thought that shit was funny as fuck. You know? Well, not funny because it's kind of sad.
If it's funny,
the
it's
shit
funny,
that people
though.
choose to deal with, you know. But whatever.
Okay, I
So
get it.
this is somebody else that I know that kind of tapped in with some more tea. So this person's not on the tea app. This is just.
Their tea, their personal tea?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, their personal tea.
Thank you so much for sending us your personal tea. We love it.
Yeah.
We're messy. We're messy. We support your tea. Low key.
Anything, whether it's messy or not messy, you know, everything.
I'm gonna tell my homegirl's tea. I need to ask her. Next time, I'm gonna ask my homegirl. She got good fucking tea.
God.
I'll just give her a new name.
Right.
Her tea's
Jane Doe,
fire.
John Doe, you know what I mean?
Her tea is so good. I want to tell you guys, but I didn't get the go ahead. So let's hear
that's
this
for another
tea.
episode.
That's for another time.
All right, so this one's about a woman who's 45 years old who has 2 kids. She's dating a man who's 55 years old who also has 2 kids.
Okay.
But they've been in a relationship for about 5+ years. He does nothing but cheat on her, and apparently he puts his hands on her as well.
Is he
There's
married?
a lot of them. No, they're both not married.
No, but is he married to his first wife?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a good question. So caller number 2. I need to know if he's still married to his ex.
I don't think
and
no,
just
he's
separated because people get separated, you know.
Right.
So I just because I'm messy.
But
I
we don't
wanna
even know if he
it's
even
that-
has an ex-wife though. You know what I
But
mean? Just
he has
'cause
kids.
Well, doesn't mean you have a wife.
Yeah, but that's why I want to know. That's
It just adds to it, you know.
That's just some context that I would like to have to better understand your counterpart.
Right.
The male counterpart in the story.
So apparently, she's the breadwinner in a sense. She makes more money than this guy. Okay.
Than this vato.
Right. Yet allows all that shit to happen. Okay. So as far as cheating, she does have definite proof of this man's cheating. She's followed him on numerous accounts. Just other shit where she does have definite proof where it's clear that he's cheating.
So
she still doesn't leave, right?
Okay, wait, question. Why have you not broken his knees? Why have you not broken his knees?
That's very good.
You need to watch the video of Anderson Silva. I don't remember. When I looked that up, the way he broke his knee in a UFC fight, you need to practice that move. You need to practice that move. You don't need to take his life. You need to take his knees, bitch.
Yeah, because of the fact that you allow this man to do shit like that to you, whatever, you know. So apparently, she has a side piece.
Oh, period. Okay, you don't gotta break his knees no more. You good. You got
Apparently, wait. She had a side piece.
She had a little side booty butt. Okay.
But I guess she wasn't getting enough from this side piece. Apparently,
enough dick.
He couldn't get it up. I guess
she wasn't getting enough dick. Okay.
He apparently called her kids fat.
To her face.
Kind of turned her off.
He clowned you. He's fat ass kid.
Right.
That's rude.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But why does he care? He's not fucking them.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you care if the kids are fat? Wait, okay, is this lady also overweight?
That's another question I would have to ask. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what her
We
figure.
don't know. Oh, this tea is your not direct tea from the tea giver.
No.
Ah!
No.
We're deep in the mess. We don't even know whose mess this is.
Pretty much. It was so. The person who gave me this tea knows they know that person personally, and this is who the tea's about. But it's not about that person. You know what I mean?
We're dying right now watching
Right.
us. That's so funny.
So apparently this girl went on a trip. This is just it's a little scattered for the most part, but so this girl went on a trip with another guy, not the side piece that I just mentioned, but just another guy.
rando.
Right. She went on a trip with a different guy. And I guess she stayed at this hotel or whatever and this resort. And the guy that beats her and cheats on her actual boyfriend, called her, and I guess she was having intercourse with this man, and she answered the phone. Yeah, so I guess he, obviously heard or whatever. Well, her excuse was that she was roofied by the staff at the hotel. That's how low she went, okay? So then she gets back home, and of course the whole normal what the fuck, blah,
So
blah,
she
blah,
said
blah,
she
blah.
got gangbanged at the fucking hotel after she was roofied. And that's why she was howling like a dog on the phone.
Right.
That's why.
Right.
All right, got it.
So then they're like, oh well, they want to plan a trip. Well, he wants to go to that he wants her to make reservations at that hotel that she stood at with that other man, so that he can confront the staff.
Why didn't she call the cops?
Why the fuck?
See, guys, remember when I told you that you don't take it to the next level? Like, my joke about Anderson Silva was sarcasm and a joke. But let's take it back to when I said you remove yourself from the place. Like, you don't go look for trouble. Like, if somebody beefs it with you, you leave.
Right. But that's how toxic this fucking relationship. This is when she told me this shit. I said, "What the fuck?" This
You're
is,
like, we didn't write it down.
Literally. She came over and I was like, my face just, you're like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I need to write this shit down. This is this is stupid but crazy but wild, like all in one. Like, why?
So some people,
why?
so these are the
You're
people.
45-year-old
Can I tell
woman.
you? Can I tell you something? I feel like the people that experience this are the people with mental illness.
100%.
And they don't know that they have that.
There ain't no fucking right person
they don't know
dealing
that
with this
because
shit.
I feel like the only way that you even don't realize that the other person is going to do this to you is if you're mentally ill. And you don't realize they're mentally ill.
Right.
And they're probably different conditions
right.
as each other.
This is for sure trauma bonding, for
yeah,
sure.
so you guys meet and you're like, we're weird, we're fucking weird. And not even like we're weird, like we're fucking weird, we're smoky and weird. Like y'all are like, I'm weird, I'm gonna go cheat on you, and then I'm gonna go cheat on you, and then we're gonna go to the hotel where I was cheating on you with the guy that couldn't get it up.
Right, that's crazy. That's
and you're gonna get it up. And I'm finally gonna get it in.
Right. So apparently this man, her boyfriend, he had a stroke, okay?
In the place?
No, just this another separate, I guess, just more different.
More tea, okay.
So he had a stroke, and so she takes care of this motherfucker who, again, cheats on her, beats her. She takes care of him. So since after having his stroke, he, I guess, couldn't remember his passwords to his iCloud or whatever. So she helped him make a whole new one. So then after she made him make a whole new one, she obviously had the information to his iCloud. So she started stalking his iCloud, and she saw that he was sending a bunch of nudes that she never received herself.
Stroke nudes?
So these nudes are going to a bunch of whoever.
Stroke nudes. How are you taking nudes after the stroke at the hospital? Like, what?
People be on some shit. I'm telling you,
People ain't
dude.
shit, huh?
I'm telling you, dude.
People ain't shit.
I'm telling you. But like you said, it has a lot to do with mental health, 100%, because ain't nobody gonna fucking keep dealing with. And then you're a breadwinner, and you're still gonna let this bottom full fuck you up like that? Where does that even make sense,
Mama,
dude?
you could probably go to McDonald's and bag you like the cook at McDonald's, and he's gonna be nice and bring you fucking McDonald's every day.
That's wild.
And clean the house.
Or find someone who's on your fucking
and contribute.
level, dude. Like,
I'm just saying, if you don't care about that, like, go find like an actual guy that like is a hardworking type of guy.
Exactly.
Oh my god, this kind of tea. Okay, we're gonna side pause really fast because this tea reminds me of my mom's homegirl. And when I first met her, she was married to this one guy, and then they broke up, and then she got married to another guy, and then they broke up, but they didn't get divorced, so now she has another boyfriend. But she's still married, but her man got deported. But in this story, she was the one beating his ass.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She was the one beating his ass.
Good for her. Well, I don't condone
But
violence.
can I tell you
But
something?
good for her.
But
The
you know
fuck?
what? So she's a 2-time like cancer survivor as well. And she
Oh
was
my
beating
God.
his ass.
Good for her, dude. The fuck? I mean, again, I don't condone violence.
Can I
but...
tell you another funny story since we're right here?
No,
And
go
the
for
reason
it. Bring
why
it all
I
up. Bring it all
remembered.
up.
So this one time, I kind of was telling you about it. There was these girls that like were from this like little writing crew back in the day,
okay.
and like the girl like kept running up on me everywhere. But there was a time. Hold on.
It's getting serious.
There was a time when I worked in McDonald's at my first job.
Oh, yeah.
I was 16 years old, okay? And they were under the impression that I was in my 20s. They thought I was like 23. And this girl was big, but like her sister was big and tall.
Bigger.
Like way, they were like security big. She was security big in that bitch, like big. And I remember I was with my 2 friends and my one homegirl, Alejandra. As soon as she like when they ran up on me, she's like, I'm gonna go get my sister, and she took off running because we were not far. So in our neighborhood, her sister's name was like Claudia, I believe, and Claudia didn't fuck with me, and she didn't fuck with my friend Christian either. Like she didn't like us because we were like smoked out. We would get our sisters. Anyways, we're bad as fuck, right? So Alejandra takes off running to go grab her sister. Because her sister was known for fucking dragging bitches. So she goes and grabs her sister. And by the time they're coming back, I'm in the parking lot and they're trying to fight me. And it's that big girl and the big girl. So I look and it's my mom's homegirl from the story that used to beat her man from the story I just told you guys. And she's in the drive-thru with her daughters. Her 2 daughters that are also like high school, like around our age. And I'm like... Hey, like, this girl's trying to beat me up. She's like, who's trying to beat me up? She said, who's trying to beat you up? She pulled that car in reverse and hopped out so quick. And she was like, nobody's beating her up. And she ran straight up, and she's small.
Oh, shit.
My mom's homegirl's small. She's a petite woman.
Active.
She's active. Like, I think she was like in a gang when she was 13 or something like that. But she ran up on the big sister and was like, she's 16 years old. You're not gonna fucking touch her.
Oh shit.
And she's like, no, she's not. And she was like, she's 16 years old and you're not gonna fucking touch her. And if you're gonna touch her, you're gonna have to touch me first.
Right, let's get it.
And all of a sudden it was like all these people that had my back. And I wasn't backing down, but like everybody just jumped to like have my back. Because I was down to fight the one girl that I had beef with. But I was not gonna fight her sister and then fight her.
Though,
that's what I think they wanted to do. But the one girl just never wanted to fight me on her own.
Oh, okay.
She always wanted to like fight me when she had other people around. Scary, because there was a video circulating back in the day that I was putting pause. So like they just wanted to diss me. They wanted to diss me. It's fine. It's they wanted to. They never got to.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Okay, let's go back to the tea. Let's go back to this tea.
Okay, where did I leave off at? So he had the stroke, and she's dumb enough to help him, and learning all this more of him being in
So does she enjoy this?
At this point, I would think someone who's engaged in all of this, yeah. So
she loves that life.
That's what I'm saying. Someone who's engaged in all that shit constantly and doesn't want to walk away from that, 100%. I mean, that's just fucking sad.
Honestly, it's really hard when you're a victim of abuse. It took me I decided that I was gonna leave that situation. It took me like 6 months to leave. Like every day I'd be like, okay, like I'm just gonna piss him off today, and like but I knew there had to be the fight had to be so bad that I could never forgive him, and I knew that had to happen.
Right.
And at first I thought I need to provoke it, like I need to do it, but like in reality, when you're dealing with somebody that violent, they're already provoked on their own.
It's never easy to walk away, but it's doable.
It's doable.
100%. And listen, you don't gotta know. And what I think and I know everybody has different stories, different situations, a lot of times people feel either stuck. And they don't, and because sometimes
It's
they really
stuck.
don't have somewhere to go or they don't have any resources. You know what I mean? So I understand it. I understand that.
But some
but
people
listen,
are like not down to
you
leave.
don't gotta know where to go. You just gotta know you gotta get the fuck out of there. And all you gotta do is put one foot in front of the other. Start with that and
just go.
that's
And
it.
honestly,
That's it.
I'm very lucky to still have my life. That
Right,
person was
right.
fucking evil. He would put a gun like to my head, a gun in his mouth. One time he told me, "I'm gonna kill you and then I'm gonna kill myself," and I was fucking terrified. I was terrified.
Yeah, it's crazy the shit that we put ourselves
And now,
in.
like, I don't go anywhere without my gun. I don't. However, I've never accidentally shot anybody or intentionally shot anybody because
Right.
I know that with that great power comes great responsibility.
Right, consequences.
And regardless of the trauma that I've been through and how scared and terrified I was, like I understand the responsibility that I signed up for by having this permit and being allowed to have my
Right.
firearm with me.
Right, exactly.
I take it serious. I take it seriously for
Right,
sure.
yeah, it's not a fucking toy.
No, it's not a joke. Like I make jokes because I'm funny, but
Right. Just because
that's
we're
not
funny.
a joke.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Well, as far as that stupid, crazy, she's fucking
That
relationship,
tea's tea, but like that tea gave me PTSD.
I'm telling you. And then apparently his car got keyed after his stroke, so obviously there's still somebody else that he's fucking with. And she asked, who you fucking with because
Who
they're
keyed our car?
right. And
Do they live-
but she still fucking stayed.
So do they live together?
You know what? Like, Janet, down now. I hope not. Shit.
Because it sounds like she lives with him and or he lives with her and he can't kick him out.
Right.
But like
It
he's
probably
sending
is that.
he's sending stroke dick pics.
55 years old, okay? And he's sending that
stroke
shit.
dick pics.
You
Wait,
said
can I tell you
stroke
guys
dick
something?
pics?
So my mom is recently a single woman because she's a widow,
Okay.
But like my mom said that she's not ready to date because the one
with
this
your mom.
one man that like tried to talk to her, like they were talking back and forth and he was like, "Oh, well, I live with my son out here." And my mom lives with my brother, but like their situation is like my mom gave my brother money and like they got a big ass house. Like I mentioned, like in Colorado, it's beautiful, it's brand new, no one else has ever lived in it, and that
Nice.
was their living situation. So when my mom's talking to this man and he's like, "Oh, well, I live with my son," my mom's assuming like it's a similar situation to like hers.
Oh, okay.
She's like, "Oh, I live with my son too," but like, no, this man is a scumbag living with the son because he doesn't have it together no more.
Right.
And when he's telling my mom about hanging out, talking about he has the mattress in the Suburban. My mom was like blocked.
Stop.
Because like, what do you mean there's a mattress in your Suburban? The fuck you doing in there? Stinky dick? The fuck? In your Suburban? I know that Suburban smells like stink dick. The
Sorry,
fuck?
that shit is fucking
And
disgusting.
my mom's so funny. I was like, "Mom, you should tell your story on TikTok in Spanish while smoking a joint." And she's like, "I don't want to," but
She should.
I asked my mom if I could tell her tea, and she said I could tell. She doesn't want to tell her tea, but like I could tell it whatever I want. So shout out to my mom because she's
even
fucking
older
funny.
people are getting freaky.
He's trying to get freaky dicky. Like, bro can't even get a motel. My mom's a lady, okay? And my mom had a husband that bought her a house. So like, don't ever.
Right. She
Or
put her
even
up
if
in
they
the
bought
Ritz
that,
at
or even if they bought a house together, like, and they bought everything together, they got it together. Like, don't offer my mom a mattress in your fucking Suburban, bitch.
I fucking can't with
I'm
that.
dogging you
Right.
through the camera. The fuck you thought we laughed at you?
What the fuck you think this was? What the fuck you think this was?
That's so
Sorry,
funny.
we love ourselves way more than that.
Yeah. So ladies, let that be another lesson. Don't fuck the guy in the car unless it's sexy and you went on a date and it's
Or unless
sexy.
it's your husband.
Yeah, and it's your husband, but
You know
it's
what
like
I mean?
a sexy situation, not because he doesn't have a place to take you to fuck you.
I'll be giving all that shit to just anybody.
Yeah, like because he doesn't have a house or a
Stupid.
bed to take you, because he don't have his own bank account,
Right.
Like, and he doesn't have a debit card or something. He can't get you a room.
Exactly. I feel that.
And like now, like that I live with my man, like obviously we live together, we both contribute, whatever. But like when I had my own house, and I remember like I first met him, and he was like, okay, like you can spend the night. And he like opened his bed, and I got in it, and like he covered me, and he's like, okay, good night, I'm gonna sleep in the living room. And I was like, okay. And I remember I just got up, and I was like, I have my own house. I own my own house, but peace out. Like I'll see you next time.
Right, literally.
And I dipped.
Literally.
I did not stay, and I did not bug. I was not getting fucked tonight. Getting fucked tonight.
I want to read this. That's because it kind of goes into all this relationship bullshit. So I read off. I seen this psychologist who does these big famous podcasts. And this is what she said. Okay, so this is just her advice from a professional.
A professional opinion. A word from a professional.
Right. She says, stop attaching your worth and your esteem to a man, or to a woman, whichever way it goes for you.
To a person.
To a person. If you see that person is showing you tendencies of low commitment, lack of emotional availability, not being attuned to your needs, not being accessible, lack of engagement, lack of responsiveness to your needs, the moment you realize that you cannot pair, that means you're not compatible. Stop falling for okie dokes. A lot of times we live in a fantasy world. We need to live in the real world and stop letting your emotions govern your decisions. The more you stop operating in your emotion mind, stop saying, well, I actually care about this man. Your logic mind tells you, yeah, you do care about him, but he didn't answer your phone 3 days in a row. He didn't respond to you when you asked for this.
He left you on red.
The moment you brought up concern, he dismissed that. Your logic mind tells you to walk away. That's okay. To say, I care for you, but I realize you're not good for me. Because you know what? That's wisdom. Use it.
You guys, an apology with changed behavior is accepted. An apology with changed behavior is accepted. If you bring a concern and you're like, hey, I didn't like XYZ, and they continue to do XYZ, they do not like you.
Right.
They don't like you. Not your friend doing that to you, not your workplace, not your boyfriend, not your husband, not your mom.
Right.
If you say, hey, I don't like it when you do this, and you keep doing it, it should take one time for you to just straight up, like, calmly but sternly, so that the person that you're saying this to understands that you're not fucking playing, that you're serious. I do not like when you do blank. Or I don't like how it felt when you did this.
Right.
Or I don't like XYZ.
Exactly.
Because people are not mind readers.
Right.
People are not mind readers.
Well, that's
so
where communication
you say that
comes in
and
as
you
well.
communicate.
Right.
And you set your boundary.
You communicate on a respectable
level.
100%.
And you say, I didn't like this. You don't have to like have a disagreement over that. You just say, I didn't like this.
Exactly.
And then if it's the first time, I would say just keep it go. You know, like let it just see what's gonna happen.
Right.
But if there's no change behavior, then you gotta go. Yeah, there's no change.
People can talk. You know, like they say, actions speak louder than words. Mm-hmm. Simple. That's literally
people
simple.
will show you exactly how much you mean to them.
Right.
With their actions.
Right.
And they will put you first. If you are what's important, they will put you first. If you are important, they will choose you.
It's just, exactly. And learning just, again, how to communicate, you know, it goes a long way.
And if you're very, don't be afraid to apply pressure.
It took me a long time to realize that. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Took me a long time to realize that, you know, but.
That's so funny.
It's not like I always reacted in a positive way. No, I've reacted in bad ways. I've reacted in ways that I'm not proud of.
I flipped the table. You know what I mean? I flipped tables over.
I've stirred some shit up.
I stirred some shit up.
But it's stuff that I'm definitely not proud of.
I've ran up on bitches. I've pulled up.
Stuff that I'm not proud of, but I've
house.
learned, but I'm glad that I've learned and I've grown from that. You know what I mean? And I know that will no longer play out in that way anymore because that's just not the way that I'm moving anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's good. That's growth. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of that at the same time, you know?
That's good.
Gotta start somewhere, shit. Gotta grow sometime.
Day one or one day.
Day one or one day.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's enough for my tea for today. I think we gave them enough
that was
crazy
good.
ass tea.
That was really good. I feel like today's show we'd love to dedicate to just anybody who's been a victim of violence, of a violent crime. We're here with you. We stand with you, and we
you're not
support
alone.
you. And you're not alone.
Never. You're never not alone.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Adri and Rob Show.
That's right. Thanks for hanging out with us and being part of the conversation.
Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share the show with your friends.
Oh, sorry. And a quick little shout out, because I did promise to my nieces today. They did have a soccer game today, both of them.
Okay.
And I went to both games because, I'm a supporter of them, of course, and they both did absolutely well. But shout out to my niece, Aubrey and Avery.
Aubrey and Avery, love you guys. Shout out to your mom, too. She's a real one.
Yes, right. Catch you on the next episode.
Bye.
Later.